In this video, we'll be going over the solutions to your SLO final exam. So here in question number 1, it wanted to know which expression was equivalent. So here you just had to distribute and combine like terms. So 3x times x would be 3x squared, because you would have imaginary ones. When you multiply, you add exponents. 3x times 7 would be a positive 21x. And then you would bring down the minus 2x plus 9. From there, you can combine like terms. So you would combine 21x minus 2x, and that gives 19x. So here our answer would be C. In this next question, we're simplifying. So I'm going to bring down my 6x squared plus 3x plus 10. Here I have a negative 4, so I need to distribute it. So negative 4 times x squared is negative 4x squared. Negative 4 times negative 4x is positive 16x. And negative 4 times 6 is negative 24. From there, we combine like terms. So I'm going to combine 6x squared minus 4x squared. That comes out to 2x squared. Then I combine 3x with 16x. That comes out to a positive 19x. And then 10 minus 24 comes out to a negative 14. Here in this next problem, we're going to bring down the 3x to the 5th plus 17x cubed minus 1. Since this is an addition problem, the parentheses don't matter, so I can bring down the negative 2x to the 5th minus 6. And now I'll combine like terms. So 3x to the 5th minus 2x to the 5th would be 1x to the 5th. Then you would bring down the 17x cubed, and then negative 1 and negative 6 would be a negative 7. Remember, your 1 can be imaginary, so the answer would just be x to the 5th plus 17x cubed minus 7. Here we have a subtraction problem, so I'm going to bring down my first parentheses. But with subtraction, this is like you have a negative 1, so if you distribute, the signs change. So negative 1 times 5x squared becomes negative 5x squared. Negative 1 times 3x becomes negative 3x. And negative 1 times negative 1 becomes positive 1. Now I can combine x squared minus 5x squared. That's going to become a negative 4x squared. Negative 5x and negative 3x will be negative 8x. And then 4 plus 1 is a positive 5. So our answer here is C. Our next question is a law of exponents problem. Product means to multiply. And when you multiply, you add exponents. So I'm going to write this as 5x squared y cubed times negative 6x cubed y to the 4th. And I'm going to multiply my big numbers. So 5 times negative 6 is going to be a negative 30. Then I have x squared times x cubed. Remember, you add the exponents, so that's going to be x to the 5th. And then for y, we have y cubed times y to the 4th. If you add 3 plus 4, that gives you y to the 7th. Here our keyword is perimeter. Perimeter means you add all sides. So I'm going to add 3x plus 2 plus x plus 13. Here I can put an imaginary 1 plus 3x plus 8 plus 2 plus x plus 5. And I'm going to put my imaginary 1. And now we combine like terms. So let's start with all our x's. We have 3x, 1x, 3x, and 1x. You add all of those together, you get 8x. And then our constants are 2, 13, 8, 2, and 5. If we add all of those together, we get positive 30. So our answer would be 8x plus 30. Here on question number 7, they wanted us to find the perimeter. So again, we would add all the sides. So I'm going to combine my x's. So I have negative 1x, 2x, 3x, 1x. If I add the positive ones, I get 6x, and then if you subtract the negative 1, you get 5x. And then the constants are just 5 and 5. So 5 plus 5 would be 10. So our answer is going to be 5x plus 10. Here we're doing a multiplication problem. Remember, when you multiply, you add exponents. So here, if you do x cubed times x to the 4th, 3 and 4, you're going to get x to the 7th. And then for y, negative 5. We're going to do negative 5 plus 8. That gives us y to the positive 3. On the Google form, you would have entered this as x up arrow to show exponents. It would have been x up arrow 7, y up arrow 3. On number 11, it's a division problem. When we divide, we actually subtract exponents. Sorry, this is question 9. So we would start with 150 divided by 75. That's equal to 2. And then we're going to start subtracting our exponents. So a to the 6 divided by a squared. 6 minus 2 would give us a to the 4th. Then for b, b cubed divided by b cubed. 3 minus 3 is equal to b to the 0. These are actually going to cancel. So if you have b to the 0, that's actually equal to 1, but the b's cancel out. And then c to the 8 over c to the 5 is going to be 8 minus 5, which is c to the 3rd power. So here you would just go up and down. Remember, if they have the same exponent, they cancel because there's an imaginary 1 there. Just think of it this way. If you were to do 2a to the 4th times 1 times c cubed, it would just be 2a to the 4th c cubed. That 1 would just disappear. I'm going to go ahead and stop there, and then we'll continue on another